Welcome to my channel Mini Days, and this is my entrance hallway, and this is my dresser that I've started decorating for Christmas, but I feel like there's something I'm missing in this middle area. So I'm just moving these letters to one side, and then I'm going to pop on here one of my many cloches. I love cloches. Now I've decorated this a couple of times for Easter, but still not for Christmas, so that's what I'm going to do today. So the first thing I done was took some measurements. So I measured the diameter of the cloche, the circumference and the height. On a large piece of card, I'm marking out roughly where I want my 4 trees to go. Next, I'm drawing on my trees. Now I'm doing the largest one a little bit more detailed. Now bear in mind, you will be cutting this out, so you could do this more bold and less detailed if you wanted, but I just wanted to, I feel like in a kind of patient mode, so I'm quite happy to sit for a couple of hours cutting this out. So this is my largest Christmas tree. Now don't worry about this being symmetrical. So I've done 4 trees all together, so now I'm just going to cut them out. Now I bought this little finger knife. It's quite good, but I went really between using this to cut my trees out and just a pair of sharp scissors. Now this does take a while, but you'll see it's worth it in the end. Next, I found this old cake base. I mean, it's been used a few times, so I'm just going to pull off the paper off the bottom and then give it a coat of paint. Now it doesn't matter, this is perfect, I just wanted it covering, just wanted it white, and it needed a base. I've just used the screwdriver to make a hole so I can put my lights in, and then with my remaining piece of card I'm just drawing a border. Now obviously the length of this was dictated by the circumference measurement I made from the cloche, and I'm just drawing a mixture of trees and churches and houses. You could draw deers on here, you could draw, should I say deer on here? You could draw anything really. So this is going to be the border. So again, just cut out the detail. This is going to allow like the lights to shine through the gaps. And then I'm just using whatever paint I've put my hand on first, some white paint, to give everything a coat of white paint. So next I'm going to make sure that my border fits snug inside the cloche. You have to bend the card really and kind of mould it to the shape of the cloche because it's quite rigid, and then just staple it once you get it fitting right. So that's the border done. Next, I've got this flower Oasis that I've had sitting in the cupboard for ages, so I thought this should be strong enough to just support the trees. So I'm just making 4 little, not very deep, just little lines so I can sit the 4 trees in this Oasis. And I'm also going to give this a quick coat of paint. Now don't worry too much about covering your Oasis and your base because it's going to get covered in fake snow. So I'm just standing my 4 trees, just carefully positioning them in the Oasis. Can't say positioning them. And then next I'm going to attach my lights. So I've just threaded them through the hole I made in the base. And then they're not really flashing like this, by the way, this just is my camera. And then I'm just going to cover everything with this gorgeous fine snow that I bought, reduced to, I think it was 20 pence or 25 pence. So it's been sitting in the cupboard since about February. I knew I'd use it this year on something. I've got about 5 bags. So once you're happy with everything being covered, I know this is a bit awkward because you're kind of mounting the snow up, because you can't really put it in once the cloche is over it, but I've done my best just to kind of cover everything over, cover the wires over, and then just carefully put your cloche over the top. Just trying to get it over the wires and just sit nicely on the cake board, which I've no idea where it's gone. Okay. Once you have everything lined up, that is pretty much it. Just needs to go on my dresser. Yes, this looks so much better. I just needed something with a bit height, and this was just such a good idea. I'm so glad I've done it. Okay, it did take a while cutting the trees out, but just have a glass of wine, have a cup of tea, do while you're watching TV, and you will be pleased with the results. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.